engage. The obvious downside is they have 0 engage. They have pillar.
Yeah.
That's about it. The kiteback is great for this comp.
Hey, no. Do you know what engage is? Realm warp into the middle of the enemy team.
Okay, but you don't want to do that though.
But
you got a decent amount of damage on
True.
Doran is...
All right, flash up pulse does come on through here. There's the paranoia right on top of the Lulu, and she has nothing to do.
Wow.
Yeah, man dissonance coming on through. There is the curtain call as Calyx tanks the first one. Gideon picks up the second. And there's the headbutt forward from Carrier. Finds the double pole. And now T1 are closing in. Down goes Calyx. And the Unbreakable Will is there for Carrier, so they can't actually get any meaningful damage back. It does wear off. Takes a bit of damage there from the Feather recall. But still, T1 just having all the answers in this early game.
Might not be done.
All right, Polymorph is pretty good there onto Ona, who does just flash on top of Gideon. Deadly Flourish is blocked, but Gideon is still dead. Faker grabs that one. That is going to be Feats of Warfare. And at least G is getting some damage back on Gumayusi, but unfortunately it's just already over. And Carrier's teleporting behind Kingen as well. Equalizer goes down. There's another Between Worlds to be thrown through here for Doran. And Harpoon not going to land. Headbutt Pulve holds him in place. And T1 falls.
Because I think that they can have a decent time, like, reclaiming territory, but they can't force. Like, this composition can't really force things because of, well, they don't have engage.
Yeah.
So you do need to have a semblance of control so you can push out your lanes and be in an objective and then contest.
Well, there is a Shockwave, Headbutt, Pole, Paranoia, and a Wild Growth is there to answer. The Fear comes in, and he actually had Phase Rush, so it actually gets him so far out. And Giu is able to lock down.
In these type of instances where Nocturne all-ins is all Kingen.
All right.
There's no TP or no ult for Doran.
Finds one of the Harpoons. Flame Spit is good, and he silences himself to silence. 50% health as
Get him, Lance!
Being annoying. Equalizer comes through. That's good positioning. He was holding on.
Wait.
Oh my god!
He got
him! Steal on the Herald!
Dare you say it?
No, I'm not going to. Not yet. Not even one.
How about now?
Because now Faker could be in trouble.
How about now?
Shockwave just pulls Gideon closer. And Lands is there for the backup. Still, Nongshim are getting more.
Are we surfing?
I mean,
it's a triple whammy of getting the... Oh boy.
Well,
he does not have flash.
Is no longer alive.
Oh, there's also no turret. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. So, how... Kingen... How are you there?
T1 to start a fight.
Their engages have actually been just someone... Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh no! It's just special delivery for the Trundle. He does flash away, but the Paranoia is there instantly, and the Shockwave will silence him. That will mean that T1 should be able to get Double Dragon here very comfortably. No smite's going to be there. T1 just turning back on again once more. Oh, the headbutt taxi! Flash pole to make sure that he gets both bottom laners. Still, the handscape, never mind. It is curtain for Nongshim, as that is not the TP that Kingen was looking for. Deadly
Serpent's Fang. That's into Lulu, into Rumble. That's
and
great
Rise
stuff.
as well. No Seraph's value. It's kind of huge.
That's good stuff. Like that a lot.
Well, Doran getting baked here just a little bit underneath the turret.
Oh, I've seen this one before. Oh no. Well, wait.
Carrier is going
still not too bad as Lahans.
Well, he is going to what did?
Lahans.
That's sometimes what you gotta do. Paranoia is actually back off cooldown as well, which is kind of ridiculous. As, oh no, they're going between worlds and they are just getting melted. The Realm Warp to get some of them out of there, but Otacon is just here. Thanks for the leash. As Doran really felt like Nongshim deserved something, as Deadly Flourish will be avoided. Nongshim are at least able to get out of their own play.
Oh no.
Never mind. Oh, never mind. Oh god. Oh god. Shockwave is available. Calyx looking for a little bit more, but Giu is going to be able to get out. We'll see whether Calyx can do the same thing, and he does.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. You know how when, well, the end of that. You know how you, when you have to like...
Oh, Carry will face check. But then he just flashes in. Shockwave going to connect onto 2. That's actually the combo. It's not the Orianna Nocturne, it is the Orianna Alistair. And the curtain call coming on through as well. So much damage out of T1. Never you mind. They are just going to take this inner turret off the back end of that play. And it felt like the tempo vibes had switched. But I imagine the T1 fans were like, no. T1 were just having a bit of fun in the mid game.
Atlas, I'm not gonna lie, I think even we knew it was a bit of a stretch, but we wanted to believe, because it would have been fun.
It would have.
The game is no longer in that realm. As Calyx maybe gets a turret.
I think Doran just ulted for a cannon. That's what it kind of felt like.
I thought Calyx was gonna ult out.
Going back towards Nongshim, but a bit of money is not enough to alleviate this 7,000 gold lead. Our first Cloud Soul of the day is obviously a T1 match, because they are able to make it out
Mayhaps.
without worrying too much.
Maybe a little playable?
There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Well, there is going to be a really good pillar placement to try and block off Carrier. Redemption as well is decent, but it's a two-man shockwave as Gideon will finally press R. It is post junglers falling down, but now the curtains are being called, and oh god, it's just a bloodbath. As T1, yeah, Doran just going to bounce.
It's just way too much, and again, my whole thing was going to be, I can't believe that they gave Guma Jin.
Oh dear.
And then, yeah, King's dead.
Yeah, he is very dead. It flashed prior to that.
Which is, both of those statements are true.
Yeah, but you also can't give him Alistair. You definitely can't do that. That's just, that's illegal. Jiu is just likely dead to Doran here as Featherstorm comes down. They do manage to get the Wild Growth to land on him before he is very dead, as they outrange the curtain call as well, but the Paranoia still comes down. Another Pulverize to set up onto Calyx. He goes golden to try and absorb it, but now Gumayushi just gets in range to auto-attack him, and down goes the Rise very comfortably. 1-0-16. Not bad. 17 out of 19 on the kill participation as well. It's a pretty good number, as Kingen is back. He wants to try and get some barbecuing done onto Carrier, but it doesn't really work out.
There are games when a player would get previously a POG after a performance like this, and sometimes you go, God, that was a narrative vote. You know, oh, it's because he got... No, in this game, you can't say... You would not be able to say that.
I think even if Carrier just chain feeds in the next game, I'm still giving him POM. Because this Alistair performance, this is what Mata used to do. And it's very cool, because now he's coaching.
He actually won 3 lanes.
Yeah, and this is what Mata used to do. It was just like, nope. And oftentimes it was after they've lost a game or something like that, as T1 will take down the Nexus. And then he just wanders around on the cow. It's going to be a Poppy, at least that is the consideration for now, and that'll be locked in.
Into Wukong, Gwen, and Kalista, you just got it right.
Yeah, and the Corki. I mean, not a lot of, like, the Renata doesn't care. So there we go.
That is true.
Otherwise, yeah, Poppy is kind of feeling like a master. Yeah, not too bad. Teleporting back now. See what he can actually make of this wave. Is actually Faker going to get dashed on here? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, no flash available. The flash forward. And that is first blood and a solo kill. Both of us.
Well, I think there's more of a burden on me than there is on you.
Okay. Well,
but it is both of us. Yeah, but I wanted to take the heat off you.
And I wanted to take the heat off you, but I'm happy for you to take responsibility.
Take back that heat!
Yeah, Doran's going to be able to get a crash through here. Kingen with information, but does he have an option?
1 minute
the answer is
6.
Yes. All right, there is level 6 as Doran takes a turret shot. There's some needlework onto Owner as they're still getting underneath here. The flash out of the needlework there from Owner is probably necessary as Lehens comes in. Heroic charge is going to miss. There is the public execution as Doran flashes for it and manages to get the kill onto his opposite. Now Lehens is alone underneath this turret, but thankfully the minions are a little further away, but he has no way of clearing out this wave. So this is possibly just set up for yet another one, but the turret is going to help him out here.
I think Lehens is fine. I'm honestly a little disappointed with Kingdom there. I think he took so much free damage going in early. I'm pretty sure, though, I hope we can get to see the vision from his perspectives. Lehens is really trying to not die, but also keep this wave in a good spot for his top laner, who is in a really rough position. I think he'll be able to.
Yeah, possible angle here. Hostile takeover does come through as Carrier and Owner get angry at one another, but it's not going to be a kill.
Yeah, game's getting a little silly.
It is, and this is continuing to be very
dead.
silly. Okay, yeah, he's no cyclones necessary, nothing like that. Owner is just, as you say, dead.
I don't think he thinks that.
He's like, why do when I press B, I keep going to the enemy base? It's so weird.
Dive's cooked. Might be able to, I think, really do a lot to Faker there. Is
softening up King in here just a little bit.
Oh,
but
no,
the
these trades.
Still there. There's the public execution, but Gwen is immune. That is going to be useful here. Still, it's not going to be enough as he tries his best. have a look at what our second one is going to be. T1 looking at Double Dragon, but I don't know whether they're
the
going to be able
TP.
to pick it up. As yeah, the teleport does come in. Decent little taunt there as Gideon going to have to get himself out after this kill does come through. But Calyx was tanking the turret pretty beautifully there. And the Cyclone going to be able to get Gideon out of there. As Doran comes on over. Oh my god, it'd be so much money here if he picks this one up. Yep, 400.5 coming on through for Doran. As now Gideon, he's running. But the Warrior is not really enough of a trickster. And now it's a 3-0.
That he did. Oh, no, please, split, no.
Oh, God, okay. Well, Glenn is going to try and escape as the middle work is going to slow down Faker here. He flashes and dashes, but Carrier is still just walking after him. The slows come on through, and the taunt will be enough to finish him off. There is definitely enough CC.
Hey, guess what?
There you go.
It is. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
As Lehens is going to ult flash. The hostile takeover does come on through, but Doran is going to eat that with the ulti. Lehens likely to just go down here, unfortunately, and he will. Owner now looking for some opportunities. There are flashes coming out of absolutely everyone. Owner has just exploded, though, as the Cyclone comes on in. They are diving these turrets, and they're going to be successful as they do play, but I think T1's still pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I took a look at the schedule, Atlas.
Yeah, man.
So they are facing KT.
Maybe Nongshim do stand a chance. Gio and Lehens back at it once again. Possibly a decent hostile takeover angle. He throws it out. Fate's call to try and save him as Gio is going to try and get bailed out, but it does not work. And T1 are just leaving them on the floor. Gideon's going to go down. Doran just dashing like mad. He teleports in and people die.
That's the Crookload right there, Atlas.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! This TP's in.
He's on the Grump side of the map, baby. No one can kill him.
Well, I've heard the words of warning, okay? Dundun knows Grump is dangerous and
yes.
needs to be treated with respect.
But Grump is not Doran's weakness.
It's not his weakness.
It's
no,
Dundun's.
It's Krug's.
Yeah, I don't even know whether
I think
5-0-3 on this Ambessa. Pushing that advantage further forward as T1 will grab Soul Point for free. Which orientation do you have to be?
So, Doran needs to not be in the fight.
Got it.
And then 1.3k of the rest of the gold is on Carrier.
Faker is just going to try and kill King in. Let's see whether that works as he just flashes away. That was actually very cute observing as Calyx
Get him, Calyx!
is just going to come on over and try and finish the job. He will be able to do so as that taunt is not going to help. Meanwhile, T1 are just taking out
No, pan away.
Yeah. This is one of those things where don't check the minimap as On the Hunt comes on through and Carrier is epitomizing that.
That's my turret!
They're just going to save the turret.
Get away! Oh no, oh god. Oh, Doran is here, You can't have that, that's bad.
Hey, they get back to their corky, That is something. Oh god, Carrier, he finds the flash angle you knew he was looking for. Once again, Doran goes over the hostile takeover, and they just die.
That's what the bounty.
This is
Let him take a bounty in peace.
Oh, he's gonna flash?
Well,
and then goes back in for the bounty. That's what we're talking about. Beautifully done. I mean, he did get the turret. There we go.
T1 and GenG, so that doesn't help that case.
Well, Doran has decided he's going to kill Ju, and he might just be able to do that as he does dash on in. There is going to be the bailout as into the backline goes Carrier. The Cyclone does nothing. It's a double kill for Doran. Could just be a triple as he's looking to dash off to Gideon, and yeah, Gideon knows he's dead. There's that triple kill we were talking about. Could we make it a quadra? As Kingin throws needles at him, and Doran is going to be slowed. Decided that this game is not for him, and honestly, who could blame him?
Inside of you are two wolves. One wolf wants to vote for Carrier POM. The other wolf wants to vote for Doran POM. Which wolf do you go for?
Carrier.
Even game one, Doran was really good.
He was.
He had a really good Aurora game.
Maybe it is Doran. I mean, this is a pretty generous Doran game.
I have already put in my vote, and I'm not gonna be changing it. I made my call.
There we go.
About halfway through this game.
Are you not going to flip-flop again? Because
I will not flip-flop.
Previous series, you did do a little bit of that.
I did do a little bit of flip-flopping.
Well, Kingin not going to be making it out of this one alive. As Gwen is unfortunately not immune this time. Ju going to be doing his best to get out of here as Lehens. The same situation as he decides to fake call his way backwards. They don't have a lot of buttons. Carrier is just fishing for it. Does call it off as Doran.
I think he can go in.
I think he can just do this against 4 people. There it is. Public Execution is going to connect as he's looking for that backline, dashing everywhere. That is going to be a big shutdown to Giu, though, as that carrier vote looking better and better. Also manages to kill Gumayusi on the back end of the T1.
He's trying to Chovy, but it's like 2021 Chovying.
This
That's
is
not
some DRX Chovy.
Yeah, the term has changed. Get with the times.
Whoa! Carrier a little bit regretful of the whole scenario. Gets a hostile takeover.
I haven't even
for his
talked
trouble.
about the fact that Ocean Soul was taken at some point during it's fine.
As Kingin going to carry a circle forward here. Public Execution once again finds the back line as Giu able to dance his way out of the way of Faker, but not the taunt as he gets the Justice Punch. Giu going to get that bailout, but immediately that one's going to exit. The Corki tries to play the video game, and Poppy says no. It's a triple kill for Gumayusi, and T1 going to use his Baron to just finish off this series. A swift, decisive 2-0. Some happy gaming in amongst it. But look, you can't deny it. This team is just looking too good. Only GenG capable of winning.